All right. So what's going on, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk number fucking six. The same amount of Champions League trophies, unfortunately, that Liverpool have. Um, of course, I'm next to the Liverpool super fan, Killer Kev, Big Poppy Kev. How's it going, man?
Good, just chilling, Kind of live my life to the fullest.
Living your life to the fullest, man. So hey, listen, man. So let's get on with it real quick. So we were just talking about this in the broadcast studio, and
Yeah,
we were talking about the Jets and how they have a possibility, just like the Giants, of going 0-3 today. What do you think? What the hell's going on with the Jets, man?
so honestly, I think it's like the head coach. It's just like the whole organization just needs to find itself. Personally, I feel like we should just fire Adam, the head coach.
Yeah, bro. I think, bro, if you notice, with every organization that has issues, the biggest common theme that I see is the front office and the coaching is not good. And I
No,
think the same thing applies with the Jets and the Giants. Because I tie in the Giants with this just because they're in New York as well. And what I see is that like coach after coach comes in and comes in and comes in, and they have good players. I mean, look at Saquon Barkley. Look, you guys had Jamal Adams. Now look at him balling in Seattle right now. Now he's
definitely.
considered one of the best safeties in the whole league just because he's in Seattle. But when he was in the Jets, he was doing just as good. It just he wasn't surrounded by great players. He wasn't in a winning team.
Hmm.
So I hope my Bluetooth is on. I'm trying to put my headphones. But one thing that I noticed, bro, and like maybe they can what's it called? Kind of change up the owners. And hold up, my Bluetooth isn't. But let me put my
Is it
Bluetooth on.
connected?
Oh, there we go. It's connected. All right, cool. It's connected. If they can change the ownership and kind of the philosophy in the locker room, the coaches, like I think they would go a lot farther. I mean, there's a lot of organizations in the NFL and in the Premier League, La Liga, whatever sports you watch that they weren't always really good, and then they changed up the ownership, they changed up the coaches, they changed up everything about the locker room, and they got better. And I think the Jets need a whole shakeup, man. It's like a whole shakeup.
Well, I'm dead ass really thinking about going to their headquarters up in North Jersey and be like, hey, Adam, the fucking seat, Sam, you too, Joe Flacco, let me see what you got.
Wait, Joe Flacco's in the Jets?
Yeah, yo, we picked him up with on the off season.
Yo, how come you guys aren't starting him?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Joe,
I'm
I
not
don't
the
know.
circus,
Because the thing is, this guy Sam Darnold, he's not even that good to be honest with you.
bro. If we can go back to the draft, I would have been like, yo, can we pick up Lamar Jackson? Can we pick up uh, someone else than him?
But do you
But
think
nah,
Lamar Jackson would have done good in the Jets?
I think he would. Because he's a dual threat quarterback. He can you know, run down the field, get the first down. No, you don't think so?
Um, no, I mean the way I look at it is that like coaching and the players in the locker room, everything around the player is just as important as the player itself. So like for example, a very good example of this is Patrick Mahomes, right? Well, I'm gonna mention two examples. I want to talk about Patrick Mahomes. So this is a good example of it. So Patrick Mahomes got drafted late into what was it, the first round, second round? I forgot what it was. Nobody knew who the
Yeah.
guy was, but Andy Reid is really good at like scouting quarterbacks, really good. He's an offensive minded coach, as you can tell by the way Kansas City plays.
Hmm.
So he's really good at scouting quarterbacks. He's always been good. He Andy Reid has always had a good quarterback, always, no matter what. And Pat Mahomes, like it was weird when Alex Smith was kicked out. Mahomes was brought in. No one knew who the fuck this kid was. No one knew what he was capable of. And then the preseason games started coming around. This kid's like balling, and he takes over and wins MVP that same season. And a lot of it really has to do with obviously Pat Mahomes himself, but a lot of it really has to do with what's surrounding him as well. Like you have a great coach that is offensive minded, that has chemistry with Mahomes. You have the best tight end in the league, Travis Kelsey, one of the best wide receivers in the league, Tyreek Hill, one of the best offensive line. It just everything around him is just good. So it just enhances his performance. And on top of that, let me mention another example of this. So because this example might not really be the best example, but this example right here will. So as you know, Ryan Tannehill, right? So Ryan Tannehill is a great example of this. Actually, probably the best one. Ryan Tannehill is in Miami. Miami is an organization, as you know, it isn't the best ran, not really the best of coaches, nothing, bro, nothing really going on. And of course, the man failed in Miami. However, he was picked up in Tennessee. Everyone was like, why in the fuck is Mike Vrabel picking up Ryan Tannehill? He did ass in the Miami Dolphins. Why are they picking him up? Next thing you know, this guy's having an amazing season, goes to the playoffs, nearly goes to the Super Bowl. And it's because he is a good player. He always was. It's just what was surrounding him in Miami just wasn't good enough. He wasn't surrounded by the right coaches, the right offensive coordinators, the right players, the right staff, you know. And now in Tennessee, he is, and he's overperforming in Tennessee. Now look at them; they're undefeated right now. They're winning games, you know. And that's a good example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, in all honesty, you are right because I can't just blame Sam Darnold, but we have a decent offensive line now. This offseason, we just got a whole new big dudes that they're proving themselves. Besides the rookie, but
Hmm.
yo, 6'7", 300 and something pounds, you ain't gonna go school. But yeah, I mean,
So
wide receiver
yeah.
wise, we're lacking there. We're lacking their weapons. Running back, we have Bell, we have Frank Gore, and we have a rookie. But you know, Jets, sometimes it gets frustrating. But I want something different. I want to see different quarterbacks to see what happens. Change a couple of things up. I mean, I've been reading about how some players saying like the practice is going real slow, and I'm a firm believer of
Hmm.
you know practice how you play how you practice pretty much. So for players to come out and say, oh, it's very slow tempo, it explains how when it comes to Sunday we can't play, we can't keep up with people.
Yeah, it happens every year with the Jets, man, where like I remember with the Rex Ryan days where the Jets there was a lot of promise with the Jets. Like because Rex Ryan like got that defense. The defense back then was like top five. He had Darrell Revis in his prime. You had Cromartie. You had a decent you had Eric Decker. You had a pretty good team, man. The only thing about that team that I was never in agreement with that I didn't like was Mark Sanchez. But besides the point, Rex Ryan like really made the Jets a contender year in and year out when he was a coach.
For
And
real.
even after Rex Ryan, there's always promise in Jets Nation when Fitzmagic was there and they beat us in that one game in overtime. I don't know if you remember that a couple years ago, the flip coin toss, and we fucked that up and whatever, we lost. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's just every year with the Giants and Jets, there's always promise that good things are coming, especially when Le'Veon Bell signed. If everyone's like, oh my God, they're contenders now, they're contenders. And everything goes down the window because the way it's ran, the coaching is very important, man. And people underrate how important coaches are and coaching is. Coaches don't just coach; they also basically um, they establish the culture of that team. They establish the locker room, the way the locker room is. They keep players accountable. And if a coach isn't doing any of those things, the team isn't going to be successful. You know, and I mean, look at what happened with the Steelers. Like honestly, I applaud Mike Tomlin for the job he's done in the Steelers because what he had to do was tough, man. Because the thing is, he had to deal with Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, though he had to deal with some characters out there in Pittsburgh, bro. And he kind of let them kind of do whatever the f they wanted to do, and that's a criticism I have of Mike Tomlin. But at the same time, he had to get rid of those players. And in Pittsburgh, say what you want about them, I feel like they're a lot better for it. Now that they got rid of Le'Veon Bell, they got rid of Ben, and a good coach knows when to cut players, what players are toxic for the locker room. And that's what I'm saying. Coaching is very important. Having a coach
Yeah,
staff is important. But
yeah.
yeah, man, but that's enough of the Jets. But bro, let me know what game are you most looking forward to in week 3?
In week three, let's see what we got here.
I can't really hear you, Kev.
So yo, can you hear me now? Now?
I can't really hear you. Hold up. Let me hello? There we go. Now I can hear
Hello?
you. Now I can
Oh,
hear you. What game are you most looking forward to?
Washington versus Cleveland.
Interesting. Why is that?
I feel like this is the year Washington's turning everything around. This is they may not have like the best players, but for some reason Washington is doing something right.
Coaching.
Where
Coaching.
coaching, you're right.
The
He knows,
homeboy Ron Rivera, man,
he knows
from
what he's doing.
Carolina. Yeah.
And then you got Cleveland where you have all these superstars. So I want to see if they could finally put it all together.
Yeah, it's gonna take them a while because I mean they have what's that guy's name? Chase Young, whatever his name is. From Ohio State. I think he was drafted from Ohio State. He's pretty
Yeah,
good. He's one of the best rookies. And Dwayne Haskins is underrated. I think he's underrated. I think Arizona spanked them. Arizona is actually a pretty decent team this year. But I think you got to give Washington a bit more time. But Cleveland's looking pretty nice though.
no doubt. I I don't know, like you said, coaching. Maybe this new head coach, the coaching staff, they got something going.
Yeah, it's
They
gonna be a
could.
good game, man. But of
How
course,
about
with
you?
me personally, I gotta go with the Ravens and Chiefs, man. I gotta
Ravens?
go with that game, man. It's a big game, but that's like a AFC Championship caliber type of matchup on week 3. You know,
Yo,
I don't know, I don't, yeah. Like, do you
yo,
remember that one game from a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, with the Rams and Chiefs?
hell yeah!
That was
Wasn't
a
it like
crazy.
a high
That was
scoring
a
game, right?
It was like a Monday night game. It was like back and forth. Back. I think this game's gonna go like that, man. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be Mahomes and Lamar Jackson just like trading off touchdowns, bro. Like touchdown after touchdown. Like no defense whatsoever in this game. No
No
defense.
deep. Well,
It's just gonna be
about to be
straight street ball, bro.
fun.
Like just like fuck it. It's just Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, bro. And of course, I gotta go with Saints Packers. It's interesting to see what's going on with the Saints right now because it looks like Drew Brees. I don't know if it was just that one game with the Raiders, but he doesn't look the same anymore. He doesn't look like the same Drew Breesy.
I think he got hurt. I think it's just like a throwing hand or throwing arm it's off because he was just overthrowing people. Usually you don't see Drew Brees being overthrown like that.
hmm Do you think it was a mistake um, on New Orleans Saints' part to get rid of Teddy Bridgewater? Because now he's in Carolina now.
Yeah, yeah, he was Carolina, but uh, I don't think it's a mistake, in my opinion, because a player at his caliber should go out and start.
Yeah,
You know, kudos for him, my man, killing it out there in Carolina.
but here's the thing though, Drew Brees he's 41 now, so he's in that Tom Brady range right now, where like you can either perform decently, or you're gonna underperform. So the thing is, the Saints are where the Patriots were at last year with Tom Brady, where Tom Brady, like, he was still putting up numbers, but obviously it wasn't the same. And on top of that, though, the thing that scares me more about New Orleans, about Drew Brees, is that he's surrounded by talent. And Tom Brady wasn't surrounded by that type of talent in the Patriots last year. Um, he's surrounded by Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Jared Cook. That's a good ass offense. And he struggled against the Raiders. And it just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it might be just one game. Who knows? We're gonna see how it rebounds today against the Packers, who are also a good team. Aaron Rodgers is doing pretty decent this year. So that's
Aaron,
gonna be another one.
my man, he's unstoppable.
There's a lot of big
Uh,
games this week, man. You got the Cowboys and the Seahawks. That's gonna be ridiculous. That's gonna be ridiculous.
who you got in
You
that
have
game?
Patriots, Raiders, Cowboys, and Seahawks. In my predictions video, I went with the Seahawks. I think it's going to be a good game. Um, of course, that Cowboys win from last week was ridiculous. That was crazy.
Yo, can we
But the
talk
thing
about?
is, the Seahawks are just consistent, bro.
Yo, let's talk about that game, Cowboys and Falcons.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I was
Listen,
watching
Falcons
that game, and
won,
I was very amazed with how the Falcons were beating the Cowboys. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, why are the Cowboys getting spanked? Like, I assume because, all right, they lost to the Rams. I'm like, oh, they're gonna rebound against the Falcons. Falcons are not that good, even though on paper they look good, but they're not that good. Next, thing you know, the Falcons are spanking them. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I leave. I go to my friend's house to watch the games. Next, thing you know, the Cowboys came back and won the game, and on a
man.
crazy onside kick. That was probably one of the best onside kicks I've ever seen.
Yeah, but like, how do you forget how onside kick works for the Falcons? They could touch the ball,
I
but
think it might.
Dallas,
It's yeah. It's nerve wracking though, bro, because the thing is, like, when an onside kick happens, like, especially if a good kicker is kicking it, that ball could bounce. It could bounce off of you and land on someone else. So the way you land on that ball, you have to make sure you're landing on it right. Because if you land on it wrong, it might bounce out, go up to you. Like, it's nerve wracking. Like, a lot of these guys are probably nervous. Like, fuck, yo, they probably got PTSD from the Super Bowl. They're like, God damn it, like, is this happening again? You know, it's
robbed again.
scary, man. But yeah, but the Cowboys and Seahawks is going to be ridiculous. That's another good game, bro. But like I said, bro, I think Russell Wilson is having an MVP caliber season. I think Russell Wilson, he's top three quarterback in the whole NFL, bro. Like, you have Pat
No
Mahomes,
doubt. Still
Jackson,
young.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is top three in the league.
But
I
we
will
know.
argue with anyone about that point.
Okay, well, I think he's a top five, but let's not talk about that. Nah, I'm fucking you.
Yo, who's in your top three then?
Top three,
Because like
Mahomes,
yeah.
Jackson, and let me see. I don't know. You don't think Drew Brees? No.
I mean, right now with the way Drew Brees is playing, I don't know about that. Russell Wilson's been playing lights out like for the last couple seasons. Um, that's why I picked Russell Wilson. But I understand if someone wants to pick a Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers or
So Derek
anybody
Carr.
else that is in that range.
That's
No,
missing.
I don't know about Derek Carr, bro. But
Come on, man.
Mitch Trubisky. Like, but anyways, but yeah, man, there's a lot of huge games going on this week, man. It's going to be exciting. I thought week two was phenomenal. I thought there was so many great games that happened. But bouncing on over to any last football points before we move on?
No, I
No.
think we're good.
Okay. So let's move on over. Let's move on over to the great sport of football or soccer in American terms.
Yep.
So this was a very wild couple weeks or so of the Premier League of soccer in general, just La Liga, Bundesliga, Liga One, whatever. It's a crazy 2 weeks, especially this weekend. Um, who do you think? Let's talk about the Premier League first, because the Premier League is probably the most unpredictable one. Who do you think is taking it this year for the Premier League? Judged based upon what you've seen the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, I'm not gonna be biased and say Liverpool because Liverpool gonna win it.
You could be biased. I mean, Liverpool has a shot.
Oh, bro,
Your boy
everyone knows it.
Thiago's injured, bro. You just picked him up.
Oh, for real, we just got him. He decides to play injured. I'm like, yo, why are you playing this game? You don't need that. I mean,
I mean, you guys could win without him.
no doubt, but it would be nice to have him. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, especially after the money you paid for him.
bro. We throwing money left and right.
You keep cutting off for some reason. Um, I don't know why it keeps cutting off. Like I would hear you 1 second, and then it would stop, and then I would hear you again mid sentence, then it would stop. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm assuming you said Man City.
Yeah, Man City.
I'm going with Man City. I'm going. Oh, speaking of Man City, it's 1-1 right now. Leicester and Man City. Leicester is in the top four right now on the table.
Yo, that's
So
what I'm
this is a pretty
saying.
good game, bro.
Yo, you
It's
think?
the Premier League has been pretty good, man, this season so far. The leads are looking pretty nice. The Chelsea game yesterday was ridiculous. The Man United game went past the final whistle. Um, the Liverpool and Leeds a couple weeks ago was ridiculous. Just a lot of ridiculous games, man, going on right now, left and right in the Premier League.
Yeah, Tottenham tied with Newcastle. I thought they were gonna win that game.
Who was gonna win that game? I couldn't hear you for a second.
The Spurs.
Oh, dude, dude. Did you see how Jose Mourinho just dipped?
Yo, I'm, I don't know, man. He used to be a great coach, but I
Yeah,
don't know. Lately,
I
he's been all right.
I think Jose, like, he's too stuck in the past. Because the thing about sports, about coaching, is that what you did 10 years ago or 15 years ago isn't gonna work 10 or 15 years ago later. Like in the present day.
Yeah,
So that's the thing. Like he uses, I feel like his philosophy, the way he runs things, the way he coaches, it doesn't work on the players now.
no,
Uh, and you can tell he hasn't been great since Chelsea.
for real. The
Since
when he
at yeah,
won that championship,
yeah,
the
ever
league.
since after Chelsea, he hasn't been the same coach anymore. But
Man,
like Jose, I don't watch Jose for his coaching. I watch Jose for his antics. Because Jose is such a very entertaining coach. He's a very entertaining coach.
he's got a lot of emotions.
Yeah, he's a very entertaining dude, bro. I remember I know Real Madrid, in Manchester United when he was coach for us, yo, this motherfucker got on the press conference and he's like, respect, respect, respect. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? Like, this guy is fucking crazy.
For
But
real.
yeah, man. Yeah, he's a crazy dude, man. Tottenham, it's a lot of contenders this year, man. I don't know what to. I'm going with Man City just because. But then again, Liverpool, I would not be surprised about Liverpool. But the reason why I say Man City over Liverpool is because they have a deeper roster. Because there's going to
Yeah,
be a lot of competitions, bro. There's going to be the Premier League, the Champions League, Carabao Cup, the FA Cup. There's so many competitions, and I think the only team in that league, in Premier League, that has a very deep schedule that can rotate players for all the competitions and still win is Man City. And they're under Pep Guardiola, so it's just like it's a safe bet. If I were to bet my life savings on it, I would bet on either Man City or Liverpool. But I'm going with Man City. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, man. But yeah, Premier League is wild. What do you think about what's going on in La Liga right now?
I haven't really been paying attention with them just because
Yeah.
it's a lot. Gareth Bale going to the Spurs, which I feel like it's just like a slap in the face, man. How you gonna do that to a
Hmm.
player that has done so much for the Madrid squad and just say, you know what, you can go. We don't want you anymore. Like, yo, show some love, man. Show some respect. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Luis Suarez going to Atletico Madrid, which is cool, but you could tell Barcelona is now. I think it's gonna be in a. They're gonna restructure the whole team. And
Yeah, they're
I
going
really
younger
think,
now.
yeah, I really think Leo Messi is going to be calling some shots now. If
Dude,
not,
Leo
then
Messi's been like throwing some shots, man. He's been dissing Barcelona a lot recently.
I really didn't. Honestly, I don't think he wanted to come back.
No, he didn't. But it's just like with a $700 million release clause. And on top of that, like his family didn't even want to leave Barcelona. Like they were like crying. They were emotional at just the thought of moving somewhere else. Like I kind of wish he would have went to the Premier League, especially to Man City. That would have been crazy.
Hell yeah,
But $700 million, bro, that's a lot of money.
for real. Especially like right now through the whole
For
coronavirus. Like,
coronavirus
yeah,
and on top of that, like for a 31, 32-year-old player, $700 million, yeah,
nah,
not worth it. Man City got the money, but it's not worth it. But yeah, man, Real Madrid's definitely, and like I told you before, I think Real Madrid's gonna take La Liga. Um, in terms of Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, man, Bayern Munich, like even though they lost today, they're gonna take it, bro. Even great teams have bad games from time to time. They're gonna take, and they might even take the Champions League too. Like that's
nah, no doubt. Like that's the thing. Like with the whole like football world, you never know who's gonna win, who's gonna show up.
hmm
No matter the Champions League is always a great league to watch. Like first, you think like a
hmm
big club's gonna come and dominate, but they get knocked out either in the group stage or on the semifinal, all that stuff.
Yeah, it'd be crazy, bro. But those are basically my predictions, and then of course Juventus, either Juventus, Inter Milan, or Atalanta in Serie A.
Yeah.
Um, Serie A
Uh,
is looking pretty competitive as well, but I
PSG.
feel like yeah, PSG definitely for Liga One. I didn't even cover that because I already know PSG's taking that. But it seems like all the players like went to like the Prem League this year.
It's
Like all the
competitive.
best players from all around the globe went to yeah.
You can't fight that. Like if you really want to see how good you are, yo, go to the Premier League, see what you got, see if you can really play. If not, then go back to other league. Boom, boom. Yo, is Freddie gonna join the video too? Are you still there? Yo, I can't hear you. Yo, I can't hear you. Hello? All right. All right, where everyone's at though? Oh, all right. Brought to you by our sponsors, water. Hydration is key. What's up? What's up? I can't hear you. What's up? Nah. Nah, bro, I can't hear you. Boo. We're having some technical difficulties. Damn, man. Oh, yo, we got no audio. Yo, remember, Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. All right. Back to the Premier League tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m. Liverpool versus Arsenal. What? And stay back for 5 p.m. for a gold zone. What's up? What's up? Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Man, technical difficulties in the audio right now. What's up? Oh no, we got some difficulties. Yo, yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear now? No? Can you hear me now? Yo, hear me now? Nah, bro. This is ah. Beep 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 beep. All right, we got some. Can you hear me now? Nah, nothing. I can't hear you, bro. Yo, can you hear me now? Yeah? I can't hear you though. Boom.
Yo,
Yo, yo,
yo,
can you hear me now? Yo, you hear
yo.
me?
I can hear
Yo.
you.
Ah, sweet. You back on?
Yeah, all right, yo, dude. So, Freddie is coming on. I'm sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. Someone called me mid podcast, and so that kind
Oh,
of threw everything off. But yeah, Freddie is gonna be on. So hopefully, he can come on ASAP. So
yeah.
that way we can get this done already. Because this motherfucker always doing shit late, bro. This
Damn,
guy
bro.
Freddie. Let me see what's up with Freddie.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, he saw it, so he's gonna be joining soon. Um, so that's gonna be interesting once he gets on because he likes to talk his little shit.
Wait, all right.
Freddie's a funny ass dude, bro. But as where was I before we got cut off? I think we were talking about like just the leagues, the football leagues, and all that. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, it's crazy to see Man City and Leicester going 1-1 right now. I thought that Man City would at least have a comfortable lead or so
yeah,
before the halftime show. And of course, I can't wait to have Freddie on because he's a Man City fan.
yeah.
So I want to hear
You told us,
his
you like, yo,
opinions on what's going on with everything because he's a funny ass dude. But what the fuck is up with Freddie, bro? He's hurry up.
my man taking a shit.
Yo, Freddie's just one of those people, man, that like he just takes his sweet time for everything.
Yo,
He's just
man,
that
what?
guy, like he just like everything's on his own time, basically.
Oh, damn.
Like he when he comes on, it's worth it, but it's like this dude, like always last minute, bro.
Oh,
He
damn.
just hit me up. He's like, dude, like, what's the link, man? What's the link? I'm trying to come on to the live podcast, whatever. And I had to send him the link, and then now he's not even here. Let me text him. Where you
Uh,
at? Yeah, I just texted him and stuff. Let me see what's. I'm just waiting for him to come on. Let me see.
all right. Hope nice had a that. Never mind.
But dude, have you been watching the NBA?
Ah, bits and pieces of it. I kind of see LeBron doing his thing, kind
Yeah,
of.
man. I feel like it's just the LeBron year, man. It's just LeBron's just gonna take it, man. He's gonna take it. Like
Nah,
I don't think anyone in the East can stop the Lakers right now, man. Like I think they're totally gonna win the whole thing. They're gonna win the finals. LeBron's gonna get his fourth trophy, his fourth ring, and that's basically that for the NBA, man. Like I
trying to
think
get
the Lakers might keep winning shit year after year after year. I think that's why I told people that I think LeBron might catch up Jordan pretty soon.
I don't know,
All he
man.
needs is two more trophies, man, and he's caught
Yo,
up.
yo, Jordan is fucking he's a beast. My man can
Have you
play.
have you seen The Last Dance?
Yeah, yo, I seen all that. I'm like, yo,
That's incredible, bro. The Last Dance was incredible.
yeah, really showed you what's the behind the scenes of everybody.
Yeah,
Phil
like
Jackson.
it's just crazy how they saved all of that footage, or how they even searched for all that footage, because that's like old ass footage from
Yo, the
like back in
owner,
the '90s and '80s.
well, whatever the Lakers owner back then, he was trash.
The who?
The owner of the Lakers,
He's trash.
yeah, yo, he should have kept Phil Jackson.
Oh, you talking about the Chicago Bulls owner?
Yeah,
Yeah, he kind of ruined that because I mean, but then again, bro, everyone was on their last leg. I don't know if they would have repeated the next year. Because the thing is, Michael Jordan just he like by the time '98 rolled around, he was like fatigued. He was dumb. Because basketball is such a draining sport, man. It's kind of like well, I'm trying to compare to soccer, I guess, because soccer has a lot of games as well. But basketball is just like day in, day out. You're like having a game, practice, whatever, traveling, and you're competing against. It's a very physical sport. You're running back and forth around the court, shooting hoops. Like it's a very draining sport. I could just imagine doing it for just a couple years. You're probably so drained. But that's why like LeBron deserves credit because LeBron, like he's been doing this year in and year out, year in and year out. He hasn't taken any breaks. He hasn't retired or came back. Like he hasn't done any of that. He's just gone from team to team to team, just playing good and all that type of stuff. So I got to give LeBron credit for that. Yo, where is this guy, bro?
Yo, my man late. I'm telling you, he's probably taking the biggest shit of his life.
Yeah, I'm gonna text him right now. Yeah, man, this guy over here is yo, what's the link? What's the link? And I give him the link and nothing, bro. He's over here slacking. So,
He's probably taking a nap.
he's probably getting dressed, looking all pretty and shit. It's like, dude, you don't have to do all that for a fucking podcast.
For
You
real,
know,
bro.
like you just put on a shirt or something. As long as you ain't like being extra or anything or naked or whatever, like you should be fine.
My man said, "Don't be extra naked."
Nah, Freddy's a character, bro. He's a fucking character. I'm trying to get him on, but I don't understand why this guy's taking forever. So if he doesn't come on in about like 2 minutes, I guess we can finish it off.
Uh,
Because yeah. So hold up 1 second. Let me see.
oh, we got a sub going in from Man City.
Yeah, I'm currently watching it literally as you're watching it as well. Who you think got the game though? Do you think the game's gonna continue being 1-1, or do you think someone's gonna win
Uh,
here?
I think someone's gonna win it. I think Man City gonna give it up in a few, the last minute or two, and then they gonna lose. Boo City.
Man City can't afford to lose, bro. Like no team can afford to lose anymore, bro. Because if you lose, like you're gonna be at the bottom of the table, bro. Like because there's so much competition this year.
Yo, it's gonna come down to the last game. Like
Yeah,
I
like
bet there's gonna be mad like top four that are gonna be fighting for the first spot. And it's gonna be determined by either like 1 point or two.
yeah, like it's gonna be ridiculous this season. Like because Everton's good, Tottenham's performing high, Chelsea's there, United, Liverpool, City, Leeds are doing. Ooh, that was better be a go.
Oh, right
Get a
here's the
live
replay.
reaction video at the same time, guys, for the
Yo,
Man City Leicester game. Yeah,
yo, once all this is over, you trying to get like a huge like a sit down podcast.
nigga, what?
Like once everything like the coronavirus is over, we should all just meet up, link up,
Yeah, I'm down.
like that's
I'm
like
down
a
to do that. We definitely could do that. Um, one day. I don't know. We could just change locations every time we do one. So like one day we could do it at my place and your place and Freddie's place if Freddie even could even have people over there. And Jordy's, we could just or just meet up at a neutral spot and just make something there.
meet up at a bar.
Yeah, yeah, somewhere cool and just like make a fucking podcast. That'd be kind of cool. Oh fuck,
Right
Leicester.
here, right here, right here. Called in my guy.
Yo, it's 2-1, man. That's crazy.
Yo, Man
Yeah,
City
everyone's
sucks.
just getting upset, bro. It's everyone's just this is
Yo,
nuts.
You see that goal though? Between the
Yeah, it's
legs.
ridiculous. He just crossed it in, and the guy just boop. It's crazy.
Yo,
I love those type of goals, like the little crosses and stuff.
yo, he did a little flick.
Yo, my homeboy, this guy got like one of those like helmet things. Yo, the Freddy's like this guy. I was like, bro, we've been on for a whole hour.
Um,
This guy's like this guy, like if we've only been on for like 2 minutes. I'm like, dude, we've been on for almost a whole hour,
for real.
and this guy's over here taking his sweet time.
My man
Like
probably took a shower,
he
getting
probably
back.
like shower, got to do his hair for all for a fucking podcast. It's like, dude, it's not that
Bro,
serious. Like, let me see what he responded back. He read my shit, so I said we've been on for a whole hour, and he read it and never responded. I guess
oh
either he's
damn.
going on or he's not going to go on. I don't know, but if in a couple minutes he doesn't go on, he could go fuck himself. Oh yeah, I think he's on.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
what's going on?
yeah.
Lambone, mira, my mount.
Oh,
Why you
Yeah.
always gotta make a dramatic entrance, bro?
yo,
You always gotta make a
I'm at
dramatic
grocery
entrance.
shopping.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Look
make
at
this
him with his
shit vibe
Barcelona
class.
mask.
These guys out here having breakfast and shit.
This nigga, yo.
Oh,
Yo, how much that mask cost you, Freddie?
Huh?
How much that mask cost you?
Couple.
You got that Nike Barcelona face mask.
Yeah, that Nike boys. No, my dad got the plug. I don't know how you get that shit, yo.
Yeah, bro. Where you at, bro? Mellow Park?
Yeah, my little sister started working here, so I came visit her.
Diablo, man. You're a busy ass dude.
Yeah, and I gotta do some shit with my girl later on, and then I gotta go pick up Barbara, cause man,
Yo,
like
pero papa.
I'm like Flash out here, guy.
Yo,
my man
what's your
got
prediction for the
flash.
Barcelona game?
Man, I don't know. It's via rap, so I'm not gonna be saying no like, oh, we're gonna. I don't know. It could be a result like you guys yesterday, a 3-2.
But yo, so Kev, are you like a Barcelona fan or a Real Madrid fan? What La Liga team do you like, Kev?
I think Kevin's
Uh,
fucking with. He's fucking with Atletico right now, right? He's fucking with Atletico right now.
bro, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Ah,
Yo, we gotta go to El Clasico together. We gotta go to Barca City, bro. Barca City.
Yo,
we all
yeah,
gotta.
that's what I want to do.
Yo, so
I want
yo,
to
Kev,
go.
there, Kev, there's this spot in New Brunswick called Barca, whatever it's called. So it's like a Barcelona themed like bar, and like their classical games there are pretty dope. So me and Fred are gonna go there. Of course, you and Jordy are more than welcome to come
bro.
by.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
could all
I think
meet
that's a
up in
good spot for
person.
that. That's a good spot for like a soccer crew, bro. Definitely, we could talk bullshit right there.
Don't
And it's
come with me
Classico,
my
fuck.
Real Madrid shirt. Yo, I'm going to get stabbed.
Bro, I was wearing my Real Madrid shirt that
But
day
yeah,
that I
yeah,
went,
yeah. Brian,
and I
Brian was
got
hot boy out there, yo. Brian was
yo.
hot boy.
Yo, the
Oh,
fucking the security guard was like, oh, like they were like all looking at me and shit. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing coming into a Barcelona themed restaurant bar like with a Real Madrid shirt?
was that a
It,
penalty, sir?
it's probably just that night, to be honest, because
Yeah,
in the Classico, bro, it's a free for all. Everyone just saying, it's just talking shit, but everyone's being all love. It's all love.
yeah. I didn't really take it even seriously. I
Yeah,
just took it
yeah.
as
I
all
mean,
they're fucking around.
I was going in with fucking some Madrid guy there, like, oh, no, Cristiano,
Wait,
Cristiano.
who?
Some random guy. Remember, I think we were at the line though. It all started in the line. That's the funny shit.
Oh shit, yeah, yo. So Kev, there was this guy because he was wearing the Argentina jersey, a Messi jersey, and then him and
Yeah.
I got into an argument about who's better, Ronaldo or Messi. And fucking it's like the Michael Jordan LeBron James argument basically. And fucking some random guy came out of nowhere and he's like, nah,
Yo,
Ronaldo.
yo.
yo, yo,
I'm
that
like,
shit should have been the podcast right there,
bro,
man.
we should have just fucking
Yo,
type in
Like,
it
it's
and go in
3-1
the
right
podcast
now.
that moment.
oh shit, what the fuck? A penalty?
Yo, it was a penalty.
Oh
City?
damn, Papa. Man City losing right now, Papa. Man shitty.
3-1.
Like a penalty though. What the fuck?
Man shitty, Papa. Nah, it's 3-1, Papa.
Who's
The
losing?
second goal they
Yo,
scored
City
was a
about to
cross, Papa.
lose.
Damn, papa.
Papa, man shitty, Papa. ¿Qué
That's
pasó,
too
man shitty?
silent. Yo, the corner. Yo, the goal. He got that one.
Diablo.
Oh,
3-1, bro. This is not. I did not predict any of this to happen.
The disrespect, yo. Bro,
The
everyone's
disrespect.
coming in strong, bro. Everyone's hungry. Premier League, everyone's hungry, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
is that like I told you? A lot of
It's a
players came
fucking
into the Premier League this year.
yo hyenas are yo, the hyenas are fucking awake, bro. Like ain't
yo.
nobody taking
Because
chances this
the
year.
thing that happened last year was we got rid of all the good players. Eden Hazard went to La Liga.
Yeah,
Like a lot of big players left Premier League. This year, a lot of big players came into the Premier League.
but it's just
So
not built up. You get me? It's like once again when you have like an all star, the all star, like you said, chemistry, man. They gotta build that first, bro. Because you just have a bunch of players that are good. You expect a fucking 6-0 game. But
I'm
that's not
just
the
saying,
outcome.
man. I thought Man City was gonna do better.
Man,
yeah, shit, that's wild.
Spurs tying out here like dumbasses, like Spurs. They're good. They're good to tie. That's all. They're like known to tie the games, bro.
Jose Mourinho, he's just good at tying shit.
Fucking Chelsea tied, right? Or they took an L.
No, they tied.
That's 3-3, right? So I mean, that was a
Yeah,
tight game. That was like worth a. That was like worth a tie though. A 3-3.
it was a comeback, bro. They were down like 3-0, I think. Then they came back.
And then United wins 3-2, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, it
Real
went
Madrid wins
past.
3-2. Like everyone's out here, like damn.
Yeah, for some reason, I think like with like the lack of fans has made the
Yeah,
players more comfortable
it's
playing.
not
Like
that.
they don't feel that they feel pressure, but it's not like they're nervous. Like with when you see the crowd, you're like nervous and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like they take it as practice, like a practice game. So that's why you see so many goals now.
And when they go, yeah, Atletico Madrid like 6-1. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Atletico
Atletico
Madrid,
Madrid won 6-1.
they could have won 7-1, but I guess Saul Jimenez, whatever, he missed a penalty, so it would have been 7-1. When do
Yo,
you see
Pep,
Atletico score 7-1?
yo,
They
Pep
could have.
Guardiola is sick right now, bro. He's sick.
Yeah,
There
Atletico
was like
Madrid.
there was like a
Huh?
camera shot, Pep, bro. He was like just tired of the bullshit, bro.
Damn,
Like they bought in so many players, bro, just for them to be losing 3-1.
damn.
That's your team, Papa. Man
I
United,
mean,
Papa.
we all gotta take our L's in the beginning of the season. It's who
Yeah, bro.
stands on top by the end.
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. It's gonna be a long season. It's only like the
Long
second,
season.
third week.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
the third week, right?
Yeah, it's the third
I
week
mean,
of the match day 3, I think, of all the most of the leagues. But yo, Serie A, bro. Who you got in Serie A, Freddie? I already talked to Kev about this, but who you think got Serie A?
oh shit, we got a good game today.
Yo,
Roma,
Juventus is playing today.
they play away against Roma though. That's a good
Yo,
game,
did you see that Inter Milan game yesterday?
bro. What the heck? That's another good. That's another close
Bro,
call.
there was a lot of
4-3.
good games yesterday.
Vidal started already. Like yo, Lukaku, Martinez scoring. Damn, bro. Why United? I'm mad at United let him go, man.
Because no, here's the thing with Lukaku. Lukaku no longer wanted to be
That's it.
in
I
Man
figured.
United.
I
So the
figured.
thing is, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was getting rid of the players that didn't want to be in the team anymore, and Lukaku was one of those players. And he was
Yeah,
just being toxic in the locker room. So he's like, you know what, bro? We don't need you. We don't care how good you are. We're not gonna have you in this team anymore. So we got rid of him, and it sucks because I kind of wish we had Lukaku. We wasted a lot of money on him, but at the end of the day, bro, we're much better for it. You know, it is what
yo,
it is. Only get players that want to be in your club.
that makes sense. Because
Don't get players for
if
the
they're
money.
playing there just to play, it's not the same, bro. Then
It's not the same. They're not gonna. Oof, Man
it's
City's
like at a
coming back.
job. It's like a job. If you don't want to be there anymore and you just doing there because you
ooh.
know you need the money, that's kind of how players feel. So it's kind of like that's a shitty situation, you know.
Yeah, so that's the thing, bro. So that's why we got rid of Lukaku. That's why we got rid of Alexis Sanchez. That's why we got rid of Ashley Young. A lot of different players we got rid of, bro, in the last year or so.
So Barca got one right back so far.
Yo, so you guys are trying to get that guy from Ajax, whatever. The
Okay.
Dest guy, like the American guy, Sergio Dest.
Yeah.
So you guys are trying to get him. I think he's a right back. And because you guys got rid of Nelson Semedo.
That's crazy.
These
To
niggas, yo.
let go of him, whoever we get next, whoever we get has to be a beast, my guy.
Yeah, so you're trying to get Des. I don't know if Des is that good to replace Nelson Semedo, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I think You guys gonna pick him up, and you guys gonna get the pay from Leon or wherever he's playing. It's about to be
My,
the
my, my,
Netherlands team, bro.
my dad is actually having faith on the
You
guy, so we might get
Papa,
something.
killer, killer.
Huh?
I was talking to Kev, but yo, what were you saying?
No, I'm saying like my dad actually is having faith if the pie comes in that he'll do good. So
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he's good, but he's good where he's at in Leon or wherever he's playing at. But I think stepping up from Leon, a little small club in France, to a big club like
I know that's what I'm
Barcelona.
saying. Like that's what sucks. Like players like that when they go to Real or Barca, man, they might just destroy their career, or it could favor them, but it's not gonna be the same. You know, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
but
risk.
so we're gonna see how it goes. Honestly, bro, if I were I would just not even go after the pay. I would just go after Des, go after defensive players, midfielders, and next year go after Martinez
Mm.
because I think that's when Inter Milan are probably gonna try to sell him right next year. Not this year, but next year. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. But yo guys, so I'm gonna have to end the podcast now, just because in a couple minutes there's gonna be football. But guys, it was a pleasure,
Oh shit!
Freddie. I know you're driving and
Yo,
stuff,
we
man.
got
Yeah.
huh? What happened?
What happened, Freddie?
No, no, I said what you said.
No, I'm saying that I know you're driving and stuff and all that. So
Oh yeah,
I
man, I
think
got you on the phone holder.
yeah, man. So it was a solid 5 minutes of Freddie. Yeah, but just like always. But
Nah,
so but Freddie, what we're gonna try to do is that we're gonna try to have all four of us. So you,
yeah,
Kella Kev, and
everybody.
Jordy.
Yeah, we
So
need
we're gonna try
everyone
to
in there.
get an Avengers thing going on soon, hopefully, and hopefully everyone's on time. We
Yeah.
pick a time and we stick to that time, and we
Yeah.
have everyone on and we talk some shit, you know. But guys, it was a pleasure. Enjoy your Sunday, man, and we'll talk more. Maybe next week we'll do something.
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right, guys, that is
So we
sports
got
talk number 6.
Seahawks, and Dallas Cowboys.
Like I
That
told
shit
you,
gonna
bro.
be
Like
crazy.
we already spoke about this before, Freddie. If you would have showed up a little earlier, but I'm fucking with you. But yeah, I said
Yo,
that
yeah,
the
that's
Seahawks,
true. They got hit me
huh?
with 12. Like what the heck?
I
Y'all were having breakfast in bed and shit.
I told you what time we were gonna come on, Lambon.
My
No, you
man.
said 2, and then you guys were hitting me with like 12, and then I was like, watching the
No, we
game,
said
and
two. All right, so
huh?
we said two, right? We
Yeah.
said
We
two.
said
Then
two.
you're like, no, 5 o'clock. I'm like, no, that's mad late, bro. That's like mad late now. So I was like, you know what? Since Freddie ain't gonna be on this no more, let's change it to 12.
Yeah,
So
then I
because I'm
saw that, and I was like, wait, hold on.
yeah, because I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get this. I want to get the podcast like done so that way we can watch football.
Yeah,
Because
you're
football
right.
begins at 1. So and this motherfucker Freddie was like, yo, like 45 minutes into the podcast, yo, like send me the
Damn,
link,
son.
send me the link, papa.
The
I sent
shade.
him the link,
The
bro.
shade.
5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes go by and this guy
The
doesn't fucking
shade.
even answer me or nothing, bro. I was like, what the fuck? We had like technical difficulties for like a whole 5 minutes.
Yo,
Like,
that's
bro, it
it.
was bro. We had like technical difficulties, bro, for
Oh
a little
shit.
bit. But we handled it well. But yo, so guys, it was a pleasure.
Yo, we
Um,
posted on IG this little 5 minutes.
yeah, these yeah, it's good. It's good that you came on for 5 minutes. That way I can actually post up the entirety of the time you're on IG because
Yeah.
IG got a limit. They got a time limit for videos. But yeah, man. So guys, I thank you for coming on. We're definitely gonna do this again. Guys, that's sports talk, and we'll definitely be back again next week. Take it easy,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
All right,
All right,
take care,
brother.
my guy.